Oh wait, there it is. Now is it working? All right, how many seconds? 2 minutes in. So welcome to the channel. I am Notes. This is Kindred Soul Oracle. Somebody could be connecting with a twin. I don't need no more lessons right now, so twin, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. All right, cool beans. This looks okay. I'm gonna leave it there. Somebody needs to know that their load is done, the laundry's done, whatever they were cleaning up or needing to repair or clean or fix is done. I don't know, that download just came through just now. So we'll get into it. One moment, y'all. Let me get back to my Pandora. Okay. Hi everybody. Aw. Well, yeah, I saw the little button on there. So you guys, welcome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, I am Notes. Y'all can call me Crystal, whatever you want to call me. Just, I respectfully appreciate you guys so much for tuning in to this live this evening. It has been, I've been waiting patiently with this message. So it's a couple of them that's coming through, but we want to interact here. This one is about dark telepathy. I feel like this is going around in the collective as well as we get these downloads. As I was meditating on this energy, there is a kindred soul family out there that we do connect with, and there's over 1,000 ways to communicate, and telepathy is a part of our kindred soul spirit. Like, just think of cavemen or people who couldn't talk in ancient times. Before there were words, there was images that would create things with, like drawings. Then there are those who choose to use their telepathy in a more darker light, more darker sense. I have been given a target group of people, and I had to be at a certain vibration before I can give the message. The people, there was a person, they could be like in psychology, like a major. This person studies the mind, and they use this particular gift, this skill, to manipulate and dominate your mind. And this is an energy. You can be masculine or feminine. Just take how it applied. I'm not responsible for how you guys interpret this message. It is for entertainment purposes. So just if you want a more personal, in-depth, my information will be listed. Somebody wanted to use their skills or their education, their knowledge on psychology, and use it in a more of a reverse, dark, toxic, sinister manner to manipulate the minds of somebody who is empathic, who is clairsentient, who picks up on the energy of others, and who is ESP, like extrasensory perceptive type person. This was not random. Whoever I'm connecting with, the person they mentally abused with dark telepathy was targeted. They were to be made out of a joke and be humiliated. Somebody wanted to seize control over another person, their body, or force them to do things against their own will. It was comical to a lot of people in that targeted group. It was very comical to them until they learned that chosen one out of that, they chose a chosen one to do this to. And it was very manipulative, because here this chosen one is like, they know you. It's kind of like they got a bunch of strangers to join in. This person they knew you. They knew you. And they thought it would be a joke, something, sheets and giggles to dominate your mind and have you doing a lot of things against your will. And you're not being aware of yourself fully. It could have been fatal to some people. They could have got some people to take their own lives with this dark telepathy. It's an awareness that's going on in the spiritual community, and I heavily, prayerfully ask that the physical judicial system look at these type of situations, because it's hard to prove it, because people blame it on your background or how you were brought up or mental illness. Everything ain't always mental illness when you got a dark psychologist in the background playing with puppet strings over sensitives. Sensitives meaning sensitive to energy. I personally would get little nudges from the person that would be projecting. And I would be like, why would you want me to do this? Why is this person telling me to do this? Because we're connected for creative conscious reasons. We're connected. We have this gift to help support the tapestry and the image, that the great creator has designed for us. But somebody in your beautiful soul tribe thought that it would be funny to go against you, and they treat it like they abuse their own gifts. Some of them are going to be losing this gift. They're going to figure out, where did it go? Where was it? Why isn't it working anymore? So when they would project on me using dark telepathy, and I'm like, I've graduated from this. I don't do this anymore. Why are you? And I'm thinking, okay, well, that's what you want to do. Okay, well, cool. I mean, I trust you. You're in my presence. I mean, I know you, but they were on a mission to destroy the image, the character, just your path, your peace, your purpose. And it could be toxic ex-lovers, toxic friends, toxic family members, because you know the energy. And then there are those who are like earth angels, those who are benevolent, who do care, who did speak up, even if they were a part of that little ring. They wanted to speak up on your behalf and show that it was manipulation and domination by way of a dark psychologist, a dark telepathic gifted person. These people, a lot of people got gifts. It's how you choose to use your gift, and these people choose to abuse their gift by harming other sensitives and thought it would be a joke. They wanted to psychically torture the collective using telepathic energy to induce mental pain, mental fear, just anguish and confusion. And they target the chosen, like the gifted ones. And their point was to prove that you're not chosen. You're chosen. You're chosen for that path. You want to expose their collective's dirt? They're chosen to carry that burden. There's a lot of dangers to this. It's invasion of privacy, manipulation of thought, coercion, identity theft, like stealing your creative and intellectual content, even murder, like without the M. These types of crimes would likely be difficult to prove and prosecute, as they would have to involve like a mind reader or a real mind control person, like somebody like prove that this is mind control, prove that this person is doing something. And there was like a focus group to show that, yeah, this can actually happen. I've got this information. Some was downloaded and others I just looked into it, just looking more into dark telepathy and dark psychology. There are three main types of telepathy: instinctual, mental, and dream. You know, like going off your instinct. You don't know, you're just following your animal instinct. This is your human instinct. There's mental telepathy, where you can just, it's in your mind. And there's dream. You get messages through your dreams. You send messages through dreams. I've had this dream and it comes to pass. Like, this happened quick. Like, I had a dream last night. The next day, I see the dream. Like, I see what I was being forewarned for. It's crazy. Somebody needs to know something. Somebody is trying to readjust how they look out there, and they're taking them down. Like, this, they're somebody's bringing somebody down. It's like a female that's coming off like she supports someone, but she's actually descending. He's declining. He's descending, and he's supposed to be ascending, like going up the steps. He's going down the steps with this female in all of his clothes. Like, she's trying to rush and take all of his clothes, what he wear, like his image, his look. I don't know, but she's taking that motherfucker down. He's descending down the steps, and we're ascending up the steps, and they're going down. And it's like, what are you doing? Why are you going backwards? You know, somebody want to look at somebody in their eyes. So this is memory manipulation. They do this for memory manipulation, the power to erase or, you know, alter your memory. Dark telepathy, dark psychology, the study of human manipulation, coercion, and the exploitation of the human mind. They wanted to exploit you, mentally grape you. These people are ruthless. For me, I can almost feel the energy of those who project upon me to do things that would sabotage. And I'm like, why? Like, why would you want me to do that? Why are you sending me these thoughts to do that? These people thought they were cloaked. When it comes to me, I'm highly intuitive. But you go into the moon's shadow to project your energy upon me when my 12th house reveals all of the hidden enemies. I have a fully loaded 12th house, and I'm a Pisces. That's not a threat in spirituality. It's kind of like, forgive me if I'm in my ego, but it's kind of dumb. I'm going to see you. And people are like, she not woke. She ain't no psychic. She don't know what she's saying. Yeah, she do. Everything has a time and a purpose for it. So when you play in my energy, you're not going to get away with it. God sees everything. Somebody could like coconut water with the Pope. Best thing about me, though, all is forgiven because I was prepared. I was told this was going to happen. Those who pretending to be each other, I bet you don't know who this is. I know who you are. But there's spiritual justice because a lot of people were trying to spiritually SA you, like actually assault you in the fucking spirit. Like, this is psychotic stuff. Like, it's not going to be seen. So signs that you all need to look out for is like when you know you don't do something anymore. I don't drink anymore. But the projection of that energy is being sent in your space. It's coming from a trusted person that you thought that you loved. So you're going to be like, okay. And they're in the background like, yeah, I did it. See, watch. Put your money up. Put your money up. And their goal was to get you to be seen like you ain't healed, you ain't nothing. And then when they're cleansing, you cleanse your energy and you ground your energy. You have to ground this energy and see a healer and cleanse yourself. You're not drinking anymore. You're not picking this stuff up. You haven't touched anything since, it's kind of like you break the habit. You cleanse your energy. You see what the bigger picture is. And it's like, oh, you were here to sabotage. You were here to cause me to self-sabotage. You're trying to take my gift from me. Can't do that. Your crown is already on your head. These people wanted to psychically torture a psychic. Like, you wanted to torture an intuitive. You got hell to pay. You know, these people wanted to be your guidance within. That's what my ex told me. You should name your business Guidance Within. Because they were fooling around with a group of people that were going to pretend to be your spiritual guides. And they were going to guide you to do some diabolical things and things that's going to sabotage you, in hopes that you would feel a certain kind of way about God and be like, God, this can't be you. Is this you, God? I've been through all of that. God, if this is you, then do this. That person to do that. But then they'll turn around and wreck your entire life. And you're supposed to be like giving up on God and losing your faith and stuff. And it's like, nah. God is like that. I'm going to teach you some lessons. These people are operating in the shadow, trying to be this big bad monster. And you the monster of all the monsters. It's like that. They didn't know that. That you can spiritually cleanse yourself and face your shadow. They wanted you to be afraid of your own shadow. They wanted you to be afraid of your own journey. They were going to take all the things that you ever did, but you have knowledge on how to spiritually cleanse yourself. They wanted to put you in some sort of confusion when it came to your shadow work by being your guidance within. This is karmics, ex-toxic family, and friends. Their plan was to connect with you on a telepathic level and disguise themselves as your spirit guides and lead you to do toxic, low vibrational things. And you were to lose faith in God and self-sabotage your alignment. But some members were not team players. They had a group doing this. They probably got together and made a movie night and pop popcorns and just, ate pizza and just really divvied up on the bets when it came to what they can get you to do. They can get you to recolor your hair if you just bleached it. They can get you to put this in and shave your hair off and get you to, it's like so much stuff they were doing. And you're like, why do you want me to recolor my hair? I just colored it. Why are you telling me to cut my hair? Why are you telling me to, it's like, you see these people and they're thinking that they're not seen. They're thinking that they're in the shadow. You got a whole planet, Saturn. The planet of karmic lessons in your 12th house. Scorpio energy. Capricorn. Jesus. These people did not know. They couldn't have possibly known how to read a birth chart. If they had known what kind of spiritualist, what kind of intuitive you were, they would know that they were seen. They wanted you to be isolated from your friends, your sorority, your fraternity groups. They wanted you to be not noticed. They wanted nobody to know your name. They didn't want nobody to pay no attention to you. And you're like, why y'all doing that? Why you do that? People are jokes. They're the jokes. What else they said? It said the darker side of psychic. They said this was to use mind to. They were to use mind to mind communication to manipulate, control, or inflict mental harm on others rather than for open or compassionate connections. They were supposed to use this gift that they have with you for open and compassionate connections. These folks used it to mentally dominate you and have power over you because they're tyrants. That's why this guy told me I make them feel powerful. But I didn't understand fully why they would say that, but now I do. A person is a miserable person. The act of projecting fear. They wanted to project fear, make you afraid and ashamed of what you've done in your shadow. As the moon illuminates to reveal what it is as you awaken in your dark nights. They would send intrusive thoughts, negative emotional states into another person's subconscious. Psychic attacks, basically. Just mind chatter. Just having your mind just racing thoughts and just what you used to do, what you did, how you know, just what you haven't finished and resolved. It's just a lot. So energy cleansing is recommended for this type of stuff by grounding to protect against it. I'm going to be honest with whoever you are. We just came out of a full moon, but your spirit team told me to tell you that wasn't the moon that was connecting with you. We have more than one moon out here in our universe. That's Earth's moon, but there are other planets' moons that are reaching out to you. Get involved with which moon you are connecting with. It was so many. The one that came through meditation was Titan. Titan was fully illuminated moving through Pisces on the southeastern horizon. It's something about a golden white aura or golden white in color. It's also something about the color white as well. Something with purity and cleansing. But this group got together to cause you to be in this sort of, like I said, illusion or delusion. You connect with more than one moon. And that was from a moon goddess essence that said that. You connect with more than one moon, okay? So get to know your moons. Or whichever moon you connect with. So yeah, they wanted to send you dark telepathic thoughts through your shadow by hiding behind the shadow. But you know how to spiritually cleanse. You know how to self-heal. They wanted you to lose your faith in God. Like give up on God. Like, oh, they're never going to come. And oh, true love is, yeah, it's coming. You just got to get through that illusion that they've been playing around with, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the like. Thank y'all so much. All right, so what we have here, we have healer. Like I said, you are a healer. You know how to self-heal. And now we have the new moon. This is the moon in this shadow. This is the shadow moon. It's not illuminated. While you was healing through your shadow moon, you are healing. You were healing. The eye of Ra, the eye of Haru was on you. You can have Egyptian connection. You can have Arab connection. You can have whatever connection in your lifetime you woke up to. This is the eye of Haru and eye of Ra that I'm looking. They are with you. You were healing through this shadow moon work. And these people, you were grounding your energy. You was outside. Every time they would project this energy with dark telepathy to you, you was outside somewhere, grounding your energy down, cleansing your energy. These people didn't know. These people are stuck with these thoughts. They're in this mental anguish. That dark telepathy is right back to them. Guidance within. Divine feminine energy. We got more moon energy, more than one goddess, more than one luna, more than one moon is connecting with you with the triple moon goddess energy. Divine feminine essence is here. They did this to a divine feminine energy. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Whoever did this to them people. They tried to make you their pet. They could have named a pet after you or dedicated a pet to you or try to put your energy in a pet or a pet on your energy. Have you barking like a dog, scratching like a cat. Who knows? These people are gonna meet a very powerful archangel that comes from, another realm, another world, another hierarchy of archangels. Archangel Gabriel is here, though. Of course, we call on Archangel Michael the most powerful archangel. But Archangel Gabriel is here. You guys are ascended and you're on a higher grid, a higher vibration. This stuff ain't even touching y'all right now, but The Soul Tribe members that were not team players, shout out to y'all. May your pockets be blessed. May the doors of opportunity be brought upon you to make more, leaving lasting legacies everywhere you go. Just leaving your mark on this earth like God told you to do. Here's your Archangel message. We got outdoors. Like how we said, you be outside. We just thank you, Holy Spirit. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature and to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. These people, you would get an idea, they would siphon and pull it. Then you would see them on a channel or they show or they doing what you just, it's like, what the? It's one thing to be connected and we are just soul family. Now, these were the target group of people. Because when God do something, it manifests in a different way. These people were intellectually copying your content, your mind, your thought. Because y'all had this thing going and you knew it. They took it and went dark with it. And they are a miserable, dead soul. That's why they can't heal. They're stuck in the past because they're dead. Their soul is dead. That's why they can't get over what happened to them in the past. They're not speaking from a place of healing. They feel like everything is, indigo and crystal children. They did this to indigo and crystal children. You're an indigo. You're a crystal child. You belong to the rainbow lady. Archangel Metatron says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Ain't we talking about sensitives? Ain't that what we talking about? We talking about sensitives. Y'all need to go outside. Ground your energy. Look at your timeline. Look at your pictures. Look at what's you and what ain't you. And it's like when you cleanse and when you awaken to what's been going on behind the scenes, you're fine in your core, your center. And we embrace the things that we like. Because if I want to be a boho chic hippie and my dark telepathic soul family is like, and I'm up here looking like a fucking genie walking around, I kind of like it. I kind of like that. I like these pants. But when I see the pants that I just bought on your shopping list around the same time that I was going through something, and I'm like, oh, you was trying to see, they start off with a little shopping list of things and they project the energy and they're like, oh, I got a sense of control of this person. God will just let them have a little bit, let them peek through it in a peek hole just a little bit, and they thinking, I have the power. And God is like, go and walk in that trap if you want to, because we sick of people like y'all. I'm going to lobotomize your ass. I'm going to put a blind on you to where you won't even see God in a minute. Archangel Michael on the bottom with clear, crystal clear intentions, right? Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. That's what's been getting you through, Divine Feminine. You've been focused and clearly setting your intentions. And that's what's been your saving grace, your pure heart, lighting up the way on that scale of my eye. You're able to pass through. You clear your karmic debt. Everybody got to pay dues. I got to pay my dues. Got to pay our dues. And those who know me, who've been teasing and thinking that I don't know what you know about me and you up here making everybody think that I'm some sort of freaking criminal, get the full story. God is in control. Go outside. Ground your energy. We talked about this, you guys. They did this to a divine feminine energy. Someone who is trying to, who is striving, who is thriving, who is balancing out their life. Someone who is walking in harmony. Someone who's trying to balance the scales. Indigo and crystal children. What else we got over here? There's your archangel messages. You've been getting through this because you clearly set your intentions with crystal clear intentions. And everything's supposed to happen in divine order. Look at them scales right there. Look at them scales right there. The scales of my eye. Archangel Raguel says, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Absolutely right. The archangels are speaking to you. The scales are right here. We're just talking about them scales. Thank you, Most High God. Because we are in alignment with the message that's coming down. They did this to a divine feminine who was healing her shadow. Like you went into the moon shadow to mess with somebody who got a fully loaded shadow council. Like, tell me a little bit more about this. One moment. Let me see if I need any more notes. So, energy cleansing is here. They did this to a divine feminine. A female. Or this masculine's feminine side. Wow. This is not random. You were a target. The spiritual authorities are manifesting into physical authority to get all involved with those who have been, who they need to get involved with. And it involved a mind reader, like a real person that read minds, like the ability, and then letting them know that you got the ability to your mind to be controlled. Like you know, we ain't talking about like MK Ultra, but this was like the hood version of MK Ultra. But it was organized crime in a group setting. And people be like, you walk around like your itch don't stink. Honey, I never said it didn't. I'm finna up here tell the world all about my crimes and stuff like that, and I'm doing in my personal life while I'm healing. I don't even know that I'm doing these things. Everybody walking around like I'm high and mighty. What's your dirt? This and that, the third. That junk is crazy. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Call your power back. You psychic intuitive. You can see their shadow. You can see all of their hidden secrets. 12th house energy. Scorpionic energy. Ruling planet. Pluto. Their deepest, darkest, coldest secrets that they don't even know that they carry. You can see all of that. And you have mercy because you know your role and your position in God's kingdom. And it's like, you better go somewhere before I tell your mama. Collective, you're not scared of the beast in the belly. You know how to tame that beast in that belly. I'm a retired crash out, you guys. Retired crash out. I promise you. That's not hard. That's a hard thing to come by. They wanted to psychically torture you guys. Using telepathic energy to induce mental pain, fear, and confusion. They wanted you to be hurt by what was in your shadow work. Let's say that you were touched as a child. They were making fun of that. Most delicate, vulnerable. They tapped into you and you saw them. And one of the practitioners know you see them. And some of them backed off. I ain't doing that. I ain't touching that. Some people, relatives have passed away. Sick with death, diseases, and destruction for tapping into your energy without authorization or your permission. They overstepped your boundary. Stepping on booby traps and live minds. And blowing themselves up for trying to mess with your mind. And you let them do it. It's like, go ahead. Oh, you want, look at that movie on, that old school movie. Oh, they wanted to try to attach. They wanted to say I was Tales from the Crypt or something, y'all. Like, it was so funny. I can't remember that movie, y'all, but it was, they went down into the funeral home or the cellar and they was gonna rob him, and he was like, oh y'all, I got this, I got all this, and it was like they was in hell or something. They woke up to their death in their coffins. It's like that with y'all. It's like, oh well, come on, oh y'all, oh okay. It's like they came in to rob you and take all your gifts and all your intellectual thought and content, your creative ability, and they were gonna try and wear your energy, but it's like a plague. It's like Egyptian tombs. It's like you open this, it's protected by serpent energies, by serpent guardians. Like, what are you doing? Like, as soon as you open that, you're gonna freaking start to deteriorate. Your body gonna start eating itself. Y'all came with a fail-safe just in case you got too far gone in this awakening, in this lifetime. God said, oh, I got you. Your spirit team pulled a plug. Your spirit team, you know, they know when to get in. They know how far to let you go. And they know when to pull you out. It's like that. A lot of us did have to learn the hard lessons. We did. We had to. Now you know how to just float, collective. Now you know how to just float. Usually normal dark psychology is like gaslighting. It's like gaslighting. Mentally manipulated or intruded upon by a toxic individual or an unawakened partner, like a covert influences. That's what a normal dark psychology is. But this here, this was to psychically torture a divine feminine who has a gift. Y'all in trouble. That is not a threat. Again, this reading is entertainment purposes only. A lot of those toxic lovers who do this feel powerful over you guys. They have no power. They're trying to control another human being. You are weak. A true magician masters themselves, not trying to control others. That's a tyrant. Master yourself. What this? It says yourself. Master yourself. Anything else with this? These people target you by way of your open wounds. Like, they get you as soon as you started your healing process. As soon as you got into this new healing thing, you wanted to go into your shadow. And you and your dark night of the soul energy just somewhere rocking and crying and rocking and crying. And it's like you trying to breathe through the pain of your shadow and your childhood wounds with your archangels. They creeping themselves in there trying to give you improper guidance. And you're like, is this you, God? And your spirit team is like, who's interfering with our frequency? And that's when spirit team went silent, working under the radar, and you on autopilot. And the tyrants are just in there doing this, and they looking like, oh, so you want them to do this? Oh, okay. Oh, you want them to do that? Oh, okay. Remember, everybody wasn't a team player. They enter through wounded lovers, like wounded lovers who felt connected but got rejected and did the unexpected. These are the type of people that would do this to you. You're connected to, let's say, a toxic lover. You felt a connection, but this person is still hurt from a rejection. Maybe it didn't work out with you guys. Maybe you went a different direction. This person can't heal, and so they did the unexpected and wanted to just play on your top because they know y'all are connected. You know y'all are, but they denied it and they abused it. Then they got a group together, a darker people. They poisoned people to come in and join in on this by way of a lie, because they don't know how to take no for a complete sentence. Like, it wasn't even anyway. Just know that it was a wounded lover who felt connected to you, but then they got rejected by you, and then they did the unexpected to you. These people wanted you to unalive yourself or be begging or crying for them. They crying spells, and they was just sitting back like, these people are low vibration. They attack you with this when you are in a low vibration. So they have to lower your spirit by inducing spirits. Let's say you're healing from alcohol. They will sweeten the energy around it, and you would pick that energy back up and your vibration would be low, you don't have to be walking around moping and depressed and stuff. You just putting this in your spirit, your energy, your vibration. It can cause they can get in and attack some more. They're fucking cowards. This is a coward. Like, you better off just telling me you don't like me, you want to fight me, and we can just go. I might not win, but we can just, I'm going to give you a run for your money. And they attack you through the dark night of the soul. They can't abuse the divine feminine in the physical because it's frowned upon and it'll leave a lot of marks on her. So they abuse her in the spirit. Like, the police can't do nothing about that. They got away with spiritual abuse for so long. And now I'm getting this spirit, this passed on spirit. Somebody's name could be Colton. This passed on spirit that's saying that they were unalive because they were trying to attack you, the divine feminine. It backfired and it took out one of their boys. Or something. Or girls or something. I don't know. They wanted y'all to look a mess. A hot mess. I mean, out here looking like a mess, child. What does it say? It's a lot of information. That's a copycat. Somebody's a copycat. These were people that I trusted. Ex-lovers and toxic family. They started with things on Amazon or purchases like, buy this. Or can you buy this? Oh, it works. They bought this. Or, you know. It's like, why do you want me to buy this? You want me to buy this? And then it got to where, okay, well, if you can get this. And it became more of donation, offerings in the spirit. Your spirit. If they want you to wear Valentino, they will put it on your energy and your little sensitive self will pick that up. And God will arrange for that to happen for you if it's so be. Like wearing Valentino, whatever. I'm just calling stuff out. You can see what they're putting there. And then they look at you and be like, oh, they got it, they did it, oh my God, I'm connected too. And then some of them got jealous, and that's when they was like, well, pick up crack. Pick up prostitution. Pick up stripping. Pick up this. Pick up that. But your mind became strong over the time. Get me out of that ego. Get me out of that ego, Holy Spirit. But that's the truth. Like, let's say I dropped the kids off. My ex feeling that way. I've never wanted my ex back. Okay, for the record. Buy some flowers. She deserves some flowers. I should have had flowers. I should have did this. Just something. Or anybody. Just any nice, kind person. And you're like, I feel like buying myself flowers today. And it's like, they'll be, instead of them talking to you about it, because they want to keep this a secret, and it's not a fucking secret. It's like, holy fucking shit. She got the flowers. And I was like, just thinking about that. Yeah, she got the flowers. They're not from you, but the thought that you had, if it's positive and uplifting, it'll register in that vibration. If the collective is uplifting and positive, it's going to register in a beautiful, in a beautiful manifestation. But y'all doing this nasty stuff. Eat toxic foods. Eat greasy this. Eat crunchy that. Eat just disgusting. It's like, you motherfucker. Like, ooh. And they be like, you eat those? Oh, wow. You still eat that? And it's like, you told me to eat. Why are you acting like you ain't say eat this? Why we acting like we don't know what you talking about? It's like that. And they sit there as if you don't know nothing because God got you how God wants you. And you are a tool for the divine to capture spiritual criminals like this. Like they say, like, let's say you shave your hair off. And you dye it the colors of the freaking spectrum. And you got an ex that say, let me see, like, let me see how it turned out. It's like, how many of y'all in this group? Because I got about 12 different looks right here. A judge is involved. A judge is aware of this too, by the way. Because it just makes sense. Some of it don't, but this has been heavily evaluated and monitored and investigated because of something that was already being investigated. And it's like, oh, don't talk to her because she's being investigated. Okay, whatever. True or false. At that time, false. But it's become to my awareness that it has been some stuff going on in the background, but it's not nearly what the toxic group of people stated. It's so fucking, it's fucked up though. It is messed up, boy. It is messed up. But God is in control. The divine is in control. It's nothing to fear or be afraid of when it comes to me, I promise you guys. I'm good as green. God's green. So they were in disbelief when they saw it. Whatever they, when they asked, could he see the outcome of what they were doing in the background? He was in disbelief about it. You didn't know who was sending it at first, but you knew. The thing was, you knew, so they had to hurry up and scramble and get in the Seven of Cups energy of confusion to confuse your emotion and cloud your thoughts so you can't see them. So they started pretending to be each other. I'm going to be you, and no, you be them, and I'll be them. No, she'll know it's you because you done been with her before, so she'll know. So I'll be you, you be me, and then she'll never know it's you because she never met you before. I bet you don't know who this is. Bro, I almost gave you away by saying a line from Lil' Kim. Because that was the thoughts that was just fed to me because I'm not thinking about Lil' Kim. Something about a hurricane tongue. These people, again, they were pretending to be, I got my spirit guides and wanted me to look amiss. Guidance within was the operation topic. You were supposed to be getting this guidance from within, and they were telepathically connected to you, and you were supposed to have a displaced understanding of how you see and know God. This song is right on time. It's called Space by Hero the Band, and the first line in that is like, cut me loose, cut me loose. I'm ringing the bell. Oh, send me on my way. I know you really want your space. All right. I can almost feel the energy of those who project upon me to do things that would sabotage. But God is greater than them. All is forgiven, and I ask God for divine judgment. These people are going to be placed under judgment. When I wrote this down that day, I looked up. When I said my prayer, I looked up, right? I seen a yellow bee. Like a bee. Like it was so yellow with the stripes. It was I want to say a yellow jacket. They have prominent yellow and black, right? That bee was watching me. So it was quiet and it was patient. That's the energy I got, because when I looked up, it was like, B, how long you been standing right there? How long you been standing right there, B? And where did it stop? And that bee was like very patient and very quiet. And it was just watching me. It was on the light. It was on the light fixture above me. And I just basically, we got to tolerate. The heck does that mean? This is from their album Anatomy. Hold on. Oh. But anywho, it was watching me. I felt the powers that be has been watching over me and waiting for me to just notice. Whatever door these people opened, they did not know that it was going to be heavy. That was a heavy door that they opened when it came to y'all. Or me. And they knew it. They try to walk around like, everything's fine. We're all fine. No. I don't want to get into it because it ain't none of my business. Because ain't nobody trying to open none of y'all heavy ass doors. I don't care what you're doing with your telepathy. I don't want to send nobody bad, negative, anything. It's fucking weird. Okay. Anything else? Oh, I still have more. Hold on. How are you going to take... Oh, there's somebody else. There's a relative involved, like a sibling involved with this. The download on that was, how you going to take your father's bloodline and try to challenge my father's bloodline like my daddy ain't shit. And not think that their ancestors wasn't going to give you a divine whooping. And it says, what's in a name if you sell out your own family for fame? Our paths are not the same. That's the download. They attacked you by way of your open wounds. They were able to get in and manipulate you because of an open wound that you need to heal or you're being guided to heal. This is a wounded lover. The person that targeted you was a wounded lover who did not like you rejecting them, who did not like your no, who could not get over just a no, like, or moving on, or you're going to go another option or a different route. They wanted to curse your life and end your life and don't want nobody else to experience this beautiful gift that you have. This come by way of when you're in your low vibration and when you are transitioning through your dark nights of the soul. We have more than one dark night of the soul, okay? Yeah, let's get into this reading. Woo! Let me go turn on my AC. I ain't got hot. I'm usually cold, but I ain't got hot. I'll be right back. Y'all go take a break. Thank y'all so much for listening. We're going to get into the tarot part of this because there's a divine feminine that was healing through her shadow work. We got shadow, divine feminine, and new moon. She was healing in the shadow. And she's seen all this, like the triple moon goddess. And you connect with more than one moon, not just the earth full moon. This was Titan. Titan is one of the rings of Saturn. It's fully illuminated in Pisces over by the southeast. Is it the southeastern horizon? The southeastern horizon. What do we know about directions? Something about the golden white light, a golden white aura. The south is grounding energy. Eastern is rising energy. You're receiving something. Something is being illuminated about your queen rising. About your ascension. And these people were trying to mess that up and get you out of alignment, but not in this lifetime. They might have killed you in several other different lifetimes, but not this one. They're dead. They're completely dead. Like flatline, dead in the spirit. And I'm just here to bring you the awareness of dark telepathy. You do your own research, your own homework on this, and just pay attention to what's your thought, what ain't your thought, what you done healed from, what keep trying to creepy crawly itself back up in here, and deal with yourself because it might be you. But seriously, if you feel you guys can feel the person sending you the stuff, and it's like, why? Like, go the fuck away. But that can go away. Just don't give it any energy or any power or any thought. You can easily get through that stuff. I'll be right back, you guys. One moment. Turn on this air. y'all didn't hear that. I had that microphone on. I had to use the bathroom. I have to wash my hands. Y'all ain't even talking. They wanted to attack your self-esteem here. The paranormal app is speaking. Said, I want to attack your self-esteem. How y'all doing out there? What y'all got going on? Let me get y'all a nature whisper. Nature's whisper, Holy Spirit. Nature's whisper. We have a divine feminine energy that was healing through her shadow work. See these cards over here. You are definitely indigo or crystal child. Get outdoors to ground this energy down. Cleanse your space. Cleanse your energy. And then we have everything was happening in divine order. Somebody think that your clear audience is in your ears, or one of them folks, they so low vibrational, they was trying to attack your ears when that's not where you hear your seats. Anyway, moving on. She's saying she hearing stuff, he hearing stuff. They're trying to attack your ears. Alright. They want to attack your beauty. They want you to they want me to shut up so bad, y'all. It's like you want me to tell the truth and you're in my energy, so I'm telling the truth. Now it's like, no, shut up, shut up, just shut up. And Whitney Houston's song. Make her stop talking. If I was full of hot air and it's not true, then why you work so hard to try to cut somebody's tongue off and shut them up? Like, what? Why are you doing it? Like, what the heck is wrong with y'all? They don't want you to tell the truth. The truth spell has been done. You want them to speak the truth? They're speaking the truth. I can see if they were lying on y'all and saying that y'all awful, that y'all are with some good folks in this. Y'all, I can see if they were lying on the people. I'm gonna blame that on Mercury retrograde. We are under Mercury retrograde. Somebody was telling me people be acting funny. I was like, I don't think that's what that means, but okay. I had to learn more about it. And she's whisper, what is the energy that's closest, strongest energy that is for the collective in this message right now in this moment, Holy Spirit? Keep it in a pure white light. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much, Archangel Gabriel, Jophiel, Rigel, Metatron, Sandifine, as well as Solo. Ancestors of the highest white light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The dark archangels, thank you so much. And breakthrough. We have breakthrough here, you guys. This is the cover card here. Card number 8, a very abundant energy. You are breaking through this. You're going to break through this. You're receiving a breakthrough with illumination on the grounding energy. You have a choice to make once this revealing or whatever comes to you. You're going to have to make a choice to see the truth for what it is. And with vulnerability here, it's been a long time coming. You're a very vulnerable person. Do this time. Like, the universe knew that this girl is just sleeping in a leaf going down the river. Well, I don't know what she's doing. She's sleeping in a little leaf. And leaves are very frail, very brittle. And she's just snuggled up in this leaf. And this is vulnerability. Card number 34. You could be 34, 43. And the universe is like, we're working with you. We are protecting you through this time of evolution or evaluation or just your healing, being patient with you. And these people trying to crumble you up. The leaf is the hand of God. They trying to crumble up that little frail little leaf. And God is like, my child is healing. My indigo crystal child is healing. Why are y'all trying to crumble and crush her? Y'all are her family, her soul family. What are you doing? So her spirit team went silent. The ones that weren't on the same team as these people that were protecting you like God told them to, because you got a powerful role and position among this soul group. All of you guys have powerful roles and positions. When you learn what your role is, you get in position. These people could not be illuminated to their role because they did not like how you were healing. You were too peaceful in your healing. It had to be you. Everything always works out for you. God is always blessing you. Well, let's go and mess up their head and see how they feel about God now when their blessings never come through. Or the blessings is coming through, but you got to pay your dues. You got to get through the trenches. You don't get to just be pulled out of hell and then just go sit down. No, you got to go fix it up. You got to go repair and recover some damages. You got to go retreat. You got to go within. You got to go reconnect. You got to go rededicate yourself to the light. You got to go to the water. You got to go to the fire. You got to go to hell and back again. This awakening stuff don't happen overnight. God can do anything, though. But you hear that call. When you hear that call, you got to make the choice. When you are illuminated to this call, you have to make the choice. And you chose to trust this little brittle, frail leaf to snuggle up in and heal and repair yourself from within. You trusted God that this little leaf is going to bloom again. You trusted God. And you're going to break through. It's a lot of little butterflies coming through her heart chakra, solar plexus, transformative energy all around it. And there's that white pure essence energy here. Let's read what breakthrough says, because intuitively this is a releasing of something that you have been dealing with for a very long time. You've awakened to it and you are choosing to trust God on that little frail little piece of leaf right there, while the other people in the background thinking they can just go in God's hand and just crumble it up like this and then do like that to you. That's what they thought was going to happen. Some of y'all might have fell back down and got stuck out there. But if you are called truly by God, you'll break through. Very, very abundant energy. No more needing to overthink this choice. Trust God. Even though it look brittle and frail, like that's a little holy leaf. How that leaf gonna, yeah, it's holy, all right. How this leaf gonna get me to where I need to go? I can't rest and it's crunchy and stop complaining. Be humble. And God is like, oh, you don't trust my little leaf? I like you from the beginning to the middle and to the end and back again. Like what? You don't trust my healing? You don't trust me? You don't trust my progress? It got to look like a textbook version. It got to look like his version of healing, her version of healing. I did not make y'all the same. God like variety and flavors. You seen the culture lately? FIFA. You seen it? Breakthrough on page 25. Feel confident that things are falling into place. Just as seedling breaking through the surface of the earth, you too are going to experience an emergence. It says the efforts of your hard work will become evident and you will begin to see the difference. All of that labor and time you have invested has made. Count your blessings. Count them. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate a new wonderful things. Make new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. The Paranormal app is talking and it says strength. You're very strong. And if I'm not mistaken, Paranormal app, that's the strength card number. That's the major arcana number 8. It's strength. That's overcoming the devil. It takes a lot of strength and willpower, self-will, to battle a demon. The demons often are found in the mirror. Michael Jackson said, you start with that man first. You start with that woman first. Okay? Why did they do this to a divine feminine energy? A growing mother, healer. You don't have to be a mother, but someone who is in tune with their feminine energy to make things nurturing and beautiful and grow. You can still birth a creative, abundant idea. All roads are open for you. The crown is over your head. You're the queen of all queens. You've mastered a journey like never before. And it took years for you to get to your position. And somebody is trying to tell God, And God got it wrong about you guys. And these people messed up a lot of people. Shout out to those, again, who are not the team players. Why did they do this to Divine Feminine Energy? They wanted to use this deck. This is the Witch's Modern Witch Tarot deck. Thank you for the message, Archangels and Spirit Team. But to heal this, go outside and ground or do grounding exercises. We got Queen of Swords in the reverse. They did not want you to be seen as somebody with the Ten of Cups. This is a happy home. This is true love and happiness. This is like, yeah. That's the ultimate achievement in emotional mastery and family. That's the spirits. That's a loving, beautiful empire. Either a low vibrational air sign. A lot about the type of light you carry with the moon energy to delay somebody from coming towards you so that you can feel like nobody's ever coming towards you. Love is never going to find you. King of Cups right after that. Five of Cups. Somebody, who is this? They didn't want you to be seen as a value of an honest person here. They wanted you to be seen as a liar. They wanted you to be seen as bitter and not better, and only time can tell. They wanted you to be seen as somebody who was a manipulative person, who is narcissistic, and who is a liar. But this is who they are. You are in the Ten of Cups working on your shadow work, but they wanted, it takes time. They wanted you to feel depressed and down in the dumps as if King of Cups lover ain't coming, and they was going to watch you and see how you were going to act. These are family. Six of Cups to the Nine of Wands. This is family that was watching you and beating you down by throwing this energy at you to get you to be crossed up along your journey with the Two of Swords and the Chariot. But you're a whole Nine of Pentacles. You're a whole Nine of Cups. You're a self-healer. And they put all of this, whatever they tried to come to end you, the Tower is striking them down, or it is about to, because you carry a big, it's the Ace of Swords, and the truth is going to be revealed about why you really walked away, and somebody want to break even with you, this Emperor, who is protecting you, his feminine, Empress. Thus says the Lord, who carried this big old Ace of Cups. Shout out to the Three of Pentacles people who have been in the background. These powerful magicians and manifestors who call in judgment. And justice is going to go in the favor of the star divine being because you're innocent. Queen of Cups. Who they tried to say was the devil. But you have put these burdens down. They tried to put dark burdens on your back. On the backs of the black backs. Spirit family, y'all play too much. Universe said, hold up, you can't do that. Hold up. You balanced all of them 10 wands. You balanced all of that hellfire they put on your back with the sun. And you got the Fool. Stepping out on faith. You people in trouble. I'm going to go back to the part where they in trouble at. One moment. I'm going to go back to the part where they in trouble at. I'm going to show you. Justice is one. Because you are a divine being. You are a sweetheart. Divine feminine. Judgment. This group called Judgment. They're manifesting. They want this judgment to go in your favor. This Ace of Cups come from the Hierophant. This is your contract. They try to take you. This is you in that little leaf healing. Overflowing with God's love. And they wanted to crumble God's hand and say, collective don't deserve a man. And I'm going to tell you why. And they lied. And God is like, I've been with collector the whole time. And here with Emperor and the Seven of Wands to the Empress, who do you think protecting who in this energy? I'm going to keep that energy right there because I want to know. I'm going to tell you what it got in trouble at. Hold on. This Ace of Swords and this Tower and this Ten of Swords. When they tried to stab you in the back, Empress energy, Divine Feminine. When they tried to put them swords in your back. When they try to voodoo doll that thing. When they try to mentally cause you anguish and pain. The Tower said, in Jesus' name. And here is the Ace of Swords. They came in to clear up all of this confusion. This is where they in trouble at. When they tried to put these 10 swords, when they tried to bring you a harsh, painful ending. That's where they got in trouble at. And the Tower intervened and interceded with this Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael, that's when the sword came in. That's when the truth came in about you. And people saw it. The truth of why you walked away from something. The truth was shown to these people. That's where they got in trouble at. Right there. And that's a Tower. Everything false about you crumble. The Tower comes when it's built off false stuff. False information, details, grounds. And the sword came with the truth. What emerged from that crumbling was the sword, was the truth. Like, I know, well, you ain't saying that about my child. That's my favorite daughter right there. What you mean she don't deserve the love that she's manifesting? He's manifesting. They deserve it. They're going to get it. And they trying to tell your emperor that this divine masculine, this Aries energy, powerful leader energy. They're trying to tell God Almighty to stay away from you. Petitioning the ethers. These people are gotta be religious. I don't know. They trying to go and tell God not to bless you with the contract that you are in alignment with. Your blessings. They trying to tell blessings are a contract with the Creator. I don't care what you did in your karmic life. It's called shadow work. You got to heal that. Once you accomplish your shadow work, you manifest your heaven on earth. That's a journey. You can't purchase this. You can't sign up and purchase this type of sovereignty. This is something that's done deep, deep within. And they thought that they were going to be your guidance and trick you and mentally manipulate you with dark telepathy because y'all connected as a soul. This sword also going to cut that connection. All telepathic, all dark telepathic connections is going to be cut, severed, released from you. No hook, no implant, no energetic connection, no cord is dissolved on each end. So they took drastic measures and tried to physically come in and apply things, give you gifts that's attached to things that are not savory. Show me this energy right here, Holy Spirit. If you don't, I want to see one right quick on that. Which deck would you like to use? Let's use the Van Gogh. That's Starry Night. Divine Masculine, the Emperor, 7 Wands to the Empress. You a whole 10 of Cups. You are happiness and peace. 10 of Cups is, ooh, that rainbow ribbon. Under the sun. Everything the light touches. That's you. You the sun, man. We have the 4 of Pentacles. This man is holding on to you. To avoid a crisis. Three of Pentacles. 5 Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want to abandon you. They didn't want to neglect you. 3 of Pentacles to the 5 Pentacles crown energy. This 4 of Pentacles is holding on. Or they wanted them to be scared of you. How you want to take it? Because the Tower's in the reverse. One moment. Tower in reverse can be avoiding a crisis. They're like, I'm not giving up on you. Because if they gave up on you, their tower will fall. Or something like that. I don't know. Show me. 9 of Wands. Yeah. 2 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. This person was holding on to you while you were healing. Helping you. They was protecting you. You're a wounded warrior, wounded healer. 9 of Wands is somebody who is in combat, but still being attacked. But they're standing their ground, creating a barrier, setting a boundary from those people that are sending them those psychic attacks. With the 6 of Pentacles, this is equal give, equal take, fairness. This is balancing out the scales. And the 10 of Swords is in the reverse. This was not somebody that was trying to hurt you. This is somebody that was not trying to poke you. Okay, this person saw you as resilient with that Strength card and the 9 of Cups. They saw you as a self-healer. You're a very strong person. or somebody knew that you took the path to go heal so that you can get involved with the Ten of Pentacles energy. They saw it. Or you need this person's protection, or not need, but this person saw that you needed protection during this. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person felt like they were being delayed, or there was a delay or something in a plan that they were doing. Or they don't want to, or the wait is over for something. Anything else you want to see with this? Am not. Something says am not. We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer here from the divine. Somebody was trying to slow down the offer. Let's say there was an offer of stability or an opportunity of a lifetime that was going to change the trajectory of your life for the good. And it came from this emperor, this business, or this masculine energy. They were trying to delay that with the Knight of Pentacles in a reverse. They were trying to hold somebody back from coming towards you with this Ace of Pentacles. This person is there. Like, is you. It's like, it's supporting you. Anything else? They did this. Why they do this to the divine feminine? Because they did not want you to be seen as honest. As an honest person. You're honest. Yeah, you got some stuff, you know, some priors. But it's not like you out here, you know, doing the unthinkable. Shadow. The energy I'm going to read, Holy Angels, is Shadow, New Moon, and Healer. They say you guys are a unit. They see you as a unit. You and them are a unit. It was like they were attacking you. They were attacking him. Because you guys are connected on a contract in the spirit. And they know that you're that person. They could have joined the party, joined the crowd, and attacked you too. But they, something was reported. A group, that Three of Pentacles reported something to the justice system that was being done to you. I'm grateful for those type of people. The 3 cards right here, Holy Spirit. And thank you. The overall energy for Healer, New Moon, and Shadow. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They was trying to stop your seed of abundance, your seedling. This is your seedling. Your Page of Pentacles. You was given a gift or an opportunity to plant a seed that was going to bring solid offers, solid manifestations. Like, you're very smart. You know, these people did not want you to learn about how to find value in yourself. They did not want you to learn about your roots. They did not want you to learn about how your gift, like the opportunity that was coming towards you. They did not want you to discover. They were trying to attack you in your most vulnerable state of your shadow work healing. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They did not want you to have the information, the proper guidance. Yeah, Ace of Swords energy. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. They did not want you to see the truth or have the truth, but you're a healer. You're temperate. You had an earth angel. This is your guardian angel. Temperance on the grounding energy. Star crowning the energy. You two God doing divine. You're guided by the stars. Stars are guides. We're not talking about, like, you know, superficial. This person's clothes are off. She's naked and afraid. That's why they wanted you, naked and afraid. But she's naked and not afraid. She's connecting with heaven and earth. This song is called Love Me Naked by Ella. I can't see it. Y'all can't see it. Why they can't see it? Get big. Love Me Naked. And we got the star here, naked. This truth came out. Somebody was telling people not to invest in you because you were not honest and you were not going to be a good person to work with. But you out here naked, vulnerable, showing God that you could all off and heal and cleanse and work with the archangels to get you through it. You're learning lessons from twin flame energy. Because they're here to teach you lessons. And your twin flame taught you a lot about narcissistic energy. That's why I'm like, go away. We don't want no more of that. We got all our lessons. Now it's time for pure, true love. I ain't got time for no more twin flame lessons. Go away. Go away. I hope My twin learned about overstepping boundaries. Good Lord. Have you learned about overstepping boundaries yet? Jesus. Because they're going to keep going out there bumping their head with that. Ain't you tired of that? You know how to respect spiritual boundaries now, twin? So that you can get a good, true love and not have to worry about fighting through the trenches again. Ain't got time for that. Somebody's twin needed to learn rejections. So let me show you how it feels. Hopefully you'll learn it and stop trying to cut your head off of your person that you know you love or that love you. It's like if your twin needs to learn the lesson on rejection because their past life is, well, you reject me, I'm going to give you a horrible life. And they use their gift to terrorize and traumatize you. God gonna keep them in that loop. You breaking out. You busting out. You learned your lesson. You out of here. You are aligning with true love. And your twin who couldn't get over themselves or handle their shadow was trying to attack you psychically with that little toxic group. So much so that they losing people. But yeah, they tried to confuse the high priestess energy who's on the wheel of fortune. Oh, heavy Pisces energy. So we have the Temperance to the Three of Cups. This is your earth angel, guardian. This is a community coming together that you ain't seen in a long time. This is people celebrating you for bringing balance, restoration. The archangels, they're sending praises up to heaven that God balanced out whatever the heck happened here for trying to send confusion to the high priestess who can see beyond the physical, who can dive in deep into your subconscious and tell you all about it. They see images through the crystals. They see right through you. And you got an a-hole in your face. Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see that? And you're like, God, do you want me to see this or do you want me to just play along? Because I got time. Because I operate on your time, God. And as long as you got me here and I know what we doing, God, and I know what ain't you, God, pull me out because it's taking me way off alignment. Get me in enough to learn my lesson and get me out, goddamn. You're in the Wheel of Fortune. You're destined to have this Knight of Cups offer. You're destined. And they was trying to hang it up on a tree by way of manipulation and control. Five of Swords energy. They did this to a King of Wands. Oh, you don't do that to a King of Wands. You don't get in the way of his passion and his promises from God. You don't get to do that. King of Wands will send out all the King's horsemen and all the King's men to go rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's just the way it is. They try to do this to a high priestess. They try to confuse a high priestess. How did that work out? How did it work out? Can we see that? Can I see that? Show me how that worked out. God will show me whatever I ask to see. But a twin needed to know about spiritual boundaries because they overstepped. And they was doing things. They weren't even healed and trying to do something. Like, honey, if you ain't healed, that stuff ain't manifesting. Not in my life. Ten of Pentacles. They did not want the Queen of Cups to have her Ten of Pentacles. That they felt like you didn't deserve this wealth, this health, good wealth, getting health. Page of Pentacles. No, they did not want you to know how to plant the seeds to get your Ten of Pentacles. They did not want you to know how to get your ancestors' inheritance, the spirit realm. They did not want you to get your ancestors' inheritance. You the Page of Pentacles here. They did not want you to learn how to plant that seed of abundance so that you can manifest your Ten of Pentacles. They didn't want you to do that. Somebody in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's name could be Lily. Oh no, I got Lily's here. I want to see High Priestess energy. Who is you? What's the energy on the High Priestess? To the Seven of Cups. They was trying to confuse her to not know how to plant. She was new at this. Yeah, Two of Swords. They're trying to block you out and cross you up. This is a double crossing. They was trying to cross you up. They was trying to block you from sowing the seed of abundance so that you can get the Ten of Pentacles by using dark telepathy. And they was going to block that Two of Cups. They did not want you to sow a seed of abundance. They did not want you to partner up. Your partner could have this Ten of Pentacles. Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was misguided. They wanted you to be misguided by being the guidance within. And they wanted to misguide you away from your Two of Cups. Your Two of Cups. Your Two of Cups, I feel like, is a Ten of Pentacles. Show me. What's that energy y'all showing me what I'm feeling? Six of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Cups. Yeah, they did not want you to be celebrated. This is an interference. In the reverse, that's an interference. Three of Cups in the reverse, they did not want you to be celebrated. They did not want y'all to come together. That's a reconciliation also. Three of Cups is reconciliation. Whoop. Hold on. Something about being enough, or the word enough. They did not want you to feel like you were enough to be a part of it, a unit. The Emperor hit the flow. That when he hit the flow, like, what you mean? My Empress, my Divine Feminine, or whatever ain't enough for me? What? Chariot. He was on his journey. He was headed towards his feminine energy. Them 3 horses right there. There are 3 horses on his chariot in his Van Gogh or tarot deck. 3 horsemen on his chariot, headed in your direction by way of the Holy Divine Spirit. And this Emperor hit the flow and was like, I can't believe it. I can't believe y'all telling me that I can't reconcile and communicate and go to my Two of Cups. They interfered with that by misguiding somebody. How? He knew to go to you, Divine Feminine. But I guess your shadow work was just too great for him and his reputation. Because he is King of Wands. And, you know, it got to look right. It got to make sense. The Sun is here. This is the happiest card in the deck. This person was patient, or patience was needed here with the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Justice. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and get off of this. The Sun is illuminating or awakening. Somebody awakened to who you are, and they want to provide for you. King of Pentacles is here. Somebody wants to bring something. Somebody took something to the justice system, and there's a Ten of Pentacles here. This is your spiritual inheritance. This is your soul contract. This person is like, what I gotta do to get this? What I gotta do to get this? That's what I just heard. Give me another deck. Give me another deck. So what I need to do this? King of Pentacles, Justice, Ten of Pentacles. 8 of Wands in the reverse. When you get the download, okay, this is what you, okay, if this hasn't happened yet, because my cards are in reverse, Holy Spirit. If this haven't happened yet, King of Pentacles, Emperor, or what's to come, you're going to get some downloaded messages here with the 8 of Wands to get on the chariot about your journey. You're going to get a download, could be in a dream state, about your journey. And you're going to need to make a judgment call. There's a judgment on your journey. Somebody could have gossiped. Somebody could have gossiped with the 8 of Wands in the reverse and gave bad news about the chariot, the journey that your person was on. And they misjudged the entire situation as well. So this sets you back to the 5 of Pentacles. Or somebody did something. This man is an investor. Somebody could have told this person that you were going to leave them high and dry, or something dealing with abandonment, something dealing with lack of resources, or somebody might want to help you with some resources, possibly. This King of Pentacles. Somebody made a misjudgment due to the type of, that I guess you was in poverty or dealing with a loss of something. Or somebody could have lost something. I don't know. You gotta feel that heat, and we can multiply. The Magician is here. You're a manifester. You guys are manifestors. Somebody, this masculine got a gift. They can see you from a distance, like a remote viewer. So, people is using dark telepathy. What does that look like? They was using dark telepathy on gifted children, gifted indigo sensitives. Something was supposed to happen, and something happened. All of this happened in divine order according to the archangels. All of this needed to play out for it to stabilize, for all this magic and this wicketry to balance itself out, to stabilize. You continue to do your part and walking on your path, okay? The Hierophant. Judgment. Queen of Cups. Nine of Swords. Whoever the divine feminine is in this energy, they're going to overcome and be the successful one out of this. The Hierophant talks about the Akashic records. They could have went through your Akashic records. With the Hierophant energy, they're on a judgment for overstepping your spiritual contracts. Queen of Cups energy, okay? They did this to a sweetheart, a sensitive, an empath. And they are under judgment. They tried to put her in the Nine of Swords. This is the guidance within. They wanted this Queen of Cups to be sabotaging. They wanted her to sabotage. They are under judgment for trying to get a Queen of Cups to self-sabotage. Somebody said, show me that. Show me this Nine of... We have the Seven of Swords. That was deception. This is a deception. Somebody was sneaky and mischievous in the energy of a Queen of Cups to get her to self-sabotage. This source is mental. This is all this mental, dark telepathy. This is dark. That card is black. This is dark telepathy being sent to a sweetheart. A Queen of Cups in her upright, balancing out her emotions, you guys. This was done by people who were in the Seven of Swords energy. Very sneaky, sending deceptive, sneaky, betrayal energy of just anguish at her, mental anguish. Messing with this sensitive person. Trying to get them to sabotage themselves. This is their spiritual contract. They're under judgment for doing this. We have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups. Follow that star, Knight of Cups. Follow your star guidance, Knight of Cups, to avoid a crisis. I don't know what you did, Knight of Cups, but please follow your divine guidance, because we got Hangman here, and this is what their hangman look like. He ain't hanging from his feet. This is hanging from his neck, okay? He on a noose. No offense, but I'm just saying. This is the Van Gogh deck. It's a little grim, but I'm just saying, Knight of Cups, to avoid a tower for a sacrifice or whatever it is. You see things differently now. I don't know why this man hanging from his neck. Avoid that crisis and follow the light, Knight of Cups. I don't know who you are, but you're not middle age. You're like early 30s. Maybe some of y'all mid-20s, like 27. You're no older than 36. It's like 27 and 36 is this Knight of Cups energy. I'm the messenger. You got some one situation that ain't manifesting how you need it to do. Or there was a false start on you guys. It was a false start between a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, you had a false start on this energy here. because of the false information that put you in a foolish path, that gave you a foolish footing on this journey. Spirit team is saying to avoid the tower, you're going to have to follow the light. Spirit family said this is dope, or that's dope, or something about dope. Being dopey in this situation. I'm just a messenger, y'all. I'm just a messenger. For the Knight of Cups energy. To avoid a crisis, follow the sun, follow the light. Open to your awakening. Somebody's watching y'all from a distance. Somebody could be sending some sort of magic from a distance, but what kind of magic is it? Somebody's still trying to... Somebody's getting information. This King of Wands is getting information about those manipulators. Because this person did walk away feeling defeated. Because they thought that something was wrong with you. Okay, he just said, if this is telepathy, he just said, he thought something was wrong with you guys, Divine Feminine. He wasn't aware of dark telepathy. He wasn't aware that you was connected to these many people. Or that you can easily pick up the energy of these many people because you're indigo or crystal child. You have a beautiful gift that helps with healing, especially with mental. Is healing. And they wanted to make it seem like you were mentally unstable. Again, you came through the trenches, man. We ain't perfect. Your parents probably wasn't divine masculine, divine feminine, divine parents growing up. You grew up through some karmic ass parents, or you did some karmic ass shit. And you had to clear your karmic debt. And during your healing process, the people that were connected with you chose to be dark telepaths in your life to get you to sabotage, because your true love, your true masculine, the one that's the blessing, not the ones that you don't marry the lesson, you marry the blessing. Oh, look, I just said that. It says wife. Yeah, this person sees you as a wife. That person there did something about it because they are a true divine masculine. A true masculine and a true man who knows how to protect the woman, because when you are a balanced masculine energy when you want to protect the feminine, not attack her because she said she didn't want you no more. What the? King of Swords, powerful energy just came out like bow. And we got the Eight of Wands. There's communication coming in, swift communication that could be coming into this person, or an attorney, or somebody is communicating. This man is talking. Air sign energy. He's very mental. He is very telepathic. This King of Swords is very intuitive as well. Somebody could be talking by noon tomorrow. But I tell you what. Knight of Swords, grounded energy, swift communication coming in about somebody healing or recovering from that rejection. Somebody's deciding and planning to go towards strength, or divine masculine, or whoever this King of Swords person is, or seeking this redemption with you. They're thinking now it's daylight outside. You're in the Four of Swords. You're healing. You're getting alignment. These swords are pointing right over your upper chakras. I mean, like your chakras, to, like, you know, get the truth and bring balance and clarity as you communicate and heal and cleanse. Somebody's recovering from some sort of rejection, or they want to, what do they want to do? They miss you. The two, somebody might be replaced here. It says replaced. Somebody might be getting replaced. But they're going in the direction of strength. They're going in the direction of their ability, their confidence to close out a cycle with you. They've been following their inner guidance here, the true inner guidance. And there was an investigation about this ten of swords somebody was trying to do. It was an investigation for sure. The Hermit energy got the information, did some research, probably looking at your online, trying to figure out who been trying to stick the 10 swords in you in the background. And just as they claim you was under investigation, those who watching you had people watching them too, but everything had to be strategically done, because you can't just run up on somebody without heavy physical proof. So you ask the divine, God, provide me with physical proof. Somebody got some grace here. Provide me with physical proof so that, you know, we can write a new law. You're breaking through. Let me get one more card here. They're like, why do we have to tap into our energy? Well, you exposed. You overstep boundaries. You expose yourself to every look, officer. This says officer. Paranormal app says officer. Yeah, it's an officer, all right. Y'all don't start now, won't be now. And we got water element here. You have to accept some things here and surrender to some things here. Communicate some blue energy here. And home. Coming home to yourself. Cleansing, healing. Something about water feeling like it's at home to you. It is. You've been water sign. Karmic path. Somebody's accepting the truth about this karmic path. Hey, masculine energy or whoever is involved with this, if y'all were involved with this dark telepathy stuff and you know who you are, divine has intervened. Somebody has an opportunity to avoid a crisis by following what they have awakened to. It looks like King of Cups needs to send a message with the Page of Wands to bring balance and stability, or tell this person that I feel like I can balance life out with you. It'll put them burdens down that you've been dealing with the devil about, your shadow, your toxic obsession or whatever. I heard, what does that look like? Like to avoid a crisis, what does that look like? Follow your heart, King of Cups energy. And Page of Wands is a message, an invite, explosive energy, something very courageous, very passionate. It's like, ooh, I'm excited to send this message, but I don't know. Is it going to bring balance to all of this burden? Yeah, let's bring an end to a cycle of battling demons. You could be battling 10 demons in this circle. Something about the bar. There could have been an officer at a bar. They could have met an officer at a bar. They could have talked to an officer at a bar. They didn't know that it was an officer in a bar that you talked to. It was like, oh my God, you're talking about a collective and the officer is at the bar looking like a bar person, but it's an officer. These people are like, I don't want to blow their cover, but entertainment purposes, you never know. Four of Wands. It looks like Four of Wands. This is celebration, engagement, graduation. This is like, we made it. Look, Mom, we made it. This is Empire energy. This is Four of Wands. This is 11-11. 11-11 energy. This is partnership, engagement, achievement, stability, building an empire, holding on to me. I heard holding on to me. While these things have been under evaluation, they've seen it. They've seen somebody has been holding on to something, and they have been watching you love on yourself, you on this self-love journey, and all they see is you stepping out on faith. And these people feel bad. Damn. At the crowning energy, they hoping, look at the death angel coming through on this 10 of swords to the tower. God said, what y'all trying to do? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The death to the, this is a death, RIP, put them in the dirt. Are you serious, guys? That's heavy. That was that heavy door they opened. And when they tried to open up that door on you, their fate is how they treat you. How they treat you is their fate. They ain't gotta be in your face treat you. They talking to these, not you guys, but they could be looking at your picture, telling that picture how much they don't like you. And they're saying all the nastiest things that they can say. I mean, they putting all kind of feces. They dragging they male body parts and then all over your picture. And you like, why is your husband, why is he doing this? Did you know that your husband is doing this in a don't nobody want your husband? Ew. But it's like you can see this, and the divine is like, what are y'all trying to do? Why y'all trying to bring endings to the chosen? What are y'all doing? The tower crumbled all of that, which they petitioned. They was trying to get you to unalive yourself. And for some of you, it almost worked, but you got a praying grandmother. You got a powerful spiritual mother, too. Don't play about y'all. They'll bring the whole tower down, the empire down. They'll shut it all down. And God intervened. It was like, no, you can't do that. But since you sent that energy out there, you hold on to that. And that's when they endings happening in their life. Death, diseases, and destruction all around them. Just out the blue. These are the people that thought they were invincible. Mind you, you got stuff you got going on too. You ain't scot-free. You ain't escaping nothing. You ain't thinking that, oh, it's buried, it's over and done. No. Specific instructions. Follow the light. This crisis, follow the light. Masculine, you better hear me. Follow that light. Avoid that crisis. Do what God told you to do. It ain't got to be how the book said it. You do what your everything you to do. Not that phony, toxic, dark telepathy God is within. Even if they misguided you, God got you. You got to fail safe. I told you, temperance angel here, alchemizing all that crazy mess that they trying to do to you. Being faced with death, diseases, and destruction. That tower energy looks like what on the other side of that? Heavy Scorpio energy going on here. Five of Swords. It's going to those people. That was crazy. Y'all with me? Y'all here? That was spooky. That was spooky. One moment, I'm back. That was spooky. Hold on, let me make sure it's working on the other side. What the hell just happened? Three of Swords energy. That was a heart. They tried to get somebody. They probably tried to send somebody a heart attack. That was kind of weird. Y'all with me? Holla if you hear me. Is it working? Oh, hey, you're here. Hey, Australia. Oh, them 42 laws of my eye. I'm getting through it. This threshold. I'm gonna make it this time. All right, y'all. Forgive me for that. That was so weird. We left off at the tower. What's gonna happen to them? It's going back to those people, the Five of Swords, the people who try to manipulate and control the situation, who try to be the puppeteers in y'all life, who, you know, really try to, you know, cause a lot of damage to you guys. That energy, the death, disease, and destruction is falling upon them. Okay? On them. Because your spirit team don't play about y'all, especially your ancestors and your archangels, your cherubs, your seraphim, all them, you know. These people were trying to perform an impossible act. They were trying to be God in your life. And you can't take the position of God. You didn't create air, water, fire, and earth. You can create them cute little pretty babies. They so cute. But you can't pay God in the collective's life. You lost your fucking mind. Yeah, Five of Swords, Three of Swords. Harsh, painful ending is coming to those people. Seven of Cups. The confusion and illusion is coming to those people. These people are confused as to how you're not brokenhearted. Why you're not here spilling over. Why you're not overdosed. Why you're not leaking or broken. Like, honey, let me tell you something. You believe in a higher power. You believe in something higher than yourself. And these people thought that they were the most high. They could have been high when they thought about this. And when they thought that this was a great... These people, I bet they were under some type of influence. when they came up with this plan to mess with your head, and you roll with the #1 head doctor. And now these people are trapped in their minds and stuck and can't fight off their own demons because you've ascended. So you've evolved. I mean, I myself is a retired crash out. But it's like, now that you're learning about what it's like and what it looks like, because the dark telepaths are people you know. Some of them are people you know, or they're your soul tribe family of who you are going to get to know. But they wanted to pretend to be ghosts and pull you out your bed and out your body. And you like, give me my body back. Give me my power back. Give me my stuff back. Get this off me. You know how to transmute energy. They didn't know that you know how to do that. When they found out that, oh, she could see us. Everybody be still. Be still. Blend in with the wall. Just be still. It was like, and you were there, and you were there, and you were there. I never seen you before, but you were there, and I felt you, and why do I know you? Y'all got some very interesting gifts. I don't know all the gifts of spirit, how it, how it work, but this sensitive, empathic, whatever it is you got, this telepath that you got, it is very potent. It's been tested. It's been tried out. You showing up looking like the authority figures who got the investigation rolling, and it's like, whoa. I know you ain't looking in my camera. I know you ain't in my house. I know you're not. Like, I'm in Timbuktu. And what they doing now? They doing the same thing I'm doing? Yeah, she a telepath. He a telepath. But the ones that you trusted and you know who you had life with, encounters with, they in the background, ha ha ha, key, make her do this, make her do that. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna be her today. Make them drink and drive. Make them shoot up heroin. That's the part that the authorities are like, oh, okay. I want to eat my coconut's pulp, but I don't want to do it on the camera because it's going to look inappropriate. Wait, hold on. Wait, don't talk about me. I'm going to put my water. You know what I can do? I'm going to make it float. I'm going to put water in because I'm trying to figure out what to do, guys. I'm just going to add water with it and just shake it up and do it again. Somebody told me to do that telepathically. Did y'all tell me to? Because I just want to. Yeah, somebody didn't belong in that telepathic group. And that's how we help each other out. Because I bet somebody was like, just add water and just, my silly self would have been like, But telepathy is like, see a need, they anticipate a need, they help assist for the highest and greatest good. Man, we could be freaking millionaires in the right way around here by helping each other out, our best self. There's only one empress, there's only one emperor, and among that little social group, it was you guys, and they were upset that it was you. Like, it can't be the empress. They're a thief. They're doing crime stuff. They're this and they're under investigation. They've been doing this. They murdered someone. No, they didn't. They didn't murder nobody. They didn't take nobody's life. Somebody was just passed on. Something was passed on to somebody from a childhood trauma, a father wound that needed to be healed. And when God blew that trumpet, God went to work. And we are hoping and praying that things work out in the collective's favor. And I'm going to tell that masculine again. Avoid that crisis and follow that light. Or you can operate in fear and get hit. While that divine feminine go on with hit. Somebody could be Persian. I'm so sorry, y'all, if this is inappropriate, but I would put it down now. Sorry. My bad. Here's a charm. But you're going to break through whoever you guys are. You're going to break through this. Give me a charm that's relative, related, like relative. That resonates with the reading. That resonates with the reading, y'all. Look what we got. We got the clock tower. The tower. We got the clock. Divine timing is at play here. And what the archangel said with divine order, Archangel Rigel says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. What does underlying order look like? It looks like your heart, your healed heart. Follow your healed heart, okay? King of Cups. Only queen came out here, y'all, was the queen of... Oh, we got two queens that showed up. We got the word launch, like takeoff, like launch. It's time for launch. Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups. So there was a lying Queen of Swords lying on the Queen of Cups energy, a loving sweetheart energy, or they wanted the sweetheart energy to be seen as a liar, a hustler, a player, a dope dealer, gang banger, fraud, all kind of other stuff. You be whatever you want to be in your lifetime. They didn't give all the facts. They did not give all the facts. They just knew that it was done for when it came to this Queen of Cups. And God said, Jeremiah 29:11. Okay? Y'all don't listen to these bitter people who mad because it's the collective that is somebody's equal or somebody's counterpart or somebody's chosen love. So my name could be Alice or Alice in Wonderland situation. They went down a rabbit hole and got stuck. Divine order. What do you want to see? Divine order. Divine order. Okay, looks like Judgment and the Chariot. King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands, why are you in the reverse? The Judgment is in the upright, or you need to make a judgment call. Why are you inverted? And the Chariot is here for you, unless there's a low vibrational fire sign that is learning about the partnership that threw him off, or somebody that threw him off. Hold on. The Queen of Cups is crying the energy. Woo! The favor of this judgment is positive, but why is the King of Wands in the reverse? Divine order. He withheld back something, or something was... Oh, never mind. These two wanted to come out. Five of Swords. Is this a separate entity? He betrayed your love choice. He betrayed you in the choice of your love. Fire sign in the reverse. This Emperor could be the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Damn. King of Wands. A low vibrational fire element. But he also came out earlier. Somebody betrayed him. Wait, show me the energy on this King of Wands. Why are you in the reverse? Give me a little bit more. Because the Queen of Cups is here with the Judgment and the Chariot for him. Damn, Temperance. Ooh, okay. And the Devil. On the grounding energy, what's beneath him and what's above him is the King of Swords. King of Swords came out too. All right, I get it. King of Wands is not proud, feeling proud right now for being a part of this group. He was a part of this group. He wants to help bring balance to this journey with you. He was in his lower vibration, his obsessive energy, the Devil. You're masculine, possibly. Your guard could be... They don't want me to say that. He's protecting you now. Okay. But that was cutting me off saying what I was about to get ready to say. I'm about to say your guard was up against him. And then, but no, your guard, it might be, but this person is protecting you. Oh. He's getting the information. Why in reverse? He's trying to balance out his walk with you. He's healing. He did try to, he was a part of the manipulative and controlling group. He don't want to fight anymore. 5 of Wands in the reverse. He realized he chose the path of injustice towards you by being a part of that manipulative group. Bless his heart. We from the South where everybody's hearts is blessed. So we got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. He no longer wants to fight anymore. The battle is lost. 2 of Wands for choosing to go in the direction of the injustice, or there was something, or he thought that it was a losing battle to choose to go towards you because of your legal situations. But he's learning now with the Magician in the reverse and the Moon that it was a lot of people playing around to throw off this 2 of Cups union with you guys. Okay. All right. All right. All right. He didn't know. He thought that you couldn't have possibly been his twin because whatever legal situation you was going through, it looked like you were going to just lose and fail. So he was going out with a bang, like pow, pow, type bang. And he was a part of that group too. Because if they got rid of y'all, they could just take your gift. So you were basically good as dead to them. But you had a powerful gift. It was like, how can I get the gift? Like, if they're gonna go to jail, then can I just take their gift? I'm in love with that gift of theirs. So what if I can't have them and they're finna go to jail? So I can't build a life with a jailbait. It's like that. But you're not, as far as I see, and to avoid that crisis masculine, you follow the light, you're not in jail. Somebody need to call somebody. There's a recruit energy here. Somebody could be possibly recruited because of your gift, or somebody wanting to recruit you, or this person or a recruit is watching you, or a recruiter is watching you or something, and they're like, you're being tested for your loyalty to God and the contract. You're not protecting your empress like you're supposed to. You're partying and shitting with these tyrants, and God is like, what are you doing? Your gift is not, something is going on under the chair, not the table, bitch, under the chair. Something going on under the chair. Something about a chair. You trying to give your feminine's chair away to somebody that don't fit what God said that fits. What? Let me get out of here. They're telling me to stop here, so I'm gonna stop here. Okay, something about something under the chair. Okay, they could have, I don't know, child. I don't know y'all business. It was a good reading. Dark telepathy is a thing. There's more to it. You guys, this is just a story that I was aligned to give for you guys. Indigo children, somebody need to go outside to ground this energy so that you can clear your energy of this. A King of Swords is looking at somebody directly in their face, and he wants to communicate something right now. You're needing a strength, King of Swords, to overcome whatever fear or overcome whatever ego, or overcome something. Get the confidence to go face this individual and tell them that you was just a loser. And now you want to be on a winning team. You're tired of being a loser and trying to attack a freaking female because you don't know how to handle rejection. Learn your lesson, because God going to keep you in that loop until you break through. And it looks like somebody's breaking through. The divine feminine for sure, because I don't give a crap what she did in her physical vessel. Her spiritual vessel is golden white, and she is very, very wealthy in the spirit. And it manifests here on the physical. And they was trying to take it from you because they felt like you wasn't good enough because of your mistakes. And like God ain't going to be able to heal you and transform you and rehabilitate you and whatever it is you got to do. Honey, we ain't perfect out here. I ain't claiming to be no saint. I mean, we fall down, but we get up. Okay? We get back up. Unless you just be like, oh, woe is me. Oh. And you just stay there in the pity parties and stuff. Not y'all. Y'all understood your mission the time you got here. And then when you woke up to it, it was like, oh, crap. Let's fix it, God. You brought me this far not to just leave me now. You showed me all these beautiful things, not to just, But I don't know everybody's situation. Again, this is for entertainment purposes. So here is your angel message here. Blessings and abundance and inner child healing. All of this was your inner child healing. Your inner child healing. All of this is rooted in your inner child healing. They were playing on your wounds with dark telepathy to get you to self-sabotage. Okay? Their power and intention was to control your mind, crown and energy. Their intentions was to cause you to self-sabotage, to put fear in you, to cause you pain. That's what their intentions were, to gain power over you. And while you were healing inner child wounding. But your card here says blessings and abundance. You are very blessed. You have an abundant spirit. And that's what the heck you gonna have. I don't care what you did. If you are following your path and trusting God through this journey, you are operating the gift of faith. It's called faith. It's a gift. That is one of the hardest gifts to have when all of the odds seem to be against you. But you are chosen. And you gotta be odd to be number one. To be the one. You gotta be odd. And you are the one. And now I got Jadena singing Bambi in my ear. I don't know what's going to happen in that department for you. I'm not, I just know that there was a masculine that was in your energy that wants to come back around. That I want to say this person is being guided to come to you, collective, to avoid a crisis. That crisis is the divine coming in. The divine is allowing them the opportunity to follow what they have awakened to before they pull the plug. And that plug is going to sink them into some little black hole. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's going to keep them in darkness to where they're going to be in regret. Like, why didn't I say nothing? Y'all told me she was going to jail. Y'all told me he was going to prison, but why did y'all stop me? They're like, our guidance within got interrupted by the divine because we was trying to get the collective to sabotage from meeting you and being with you. And God is like, we can't do that. And now that masculine is probably looking at you like, if you I don't like your friends and I don't like you too kind of situation. While divine feminine, you up here healing your inner child, flourishing with the mother, father, God. Okay? Getting signs and reminders of who you are through messages from nature spirit, from plant and animal spirit, and everybody up here looking like now they on panic mode because all the energy they sent out, whatever was supposed to teach you the lessons from the divine was orchestrated and carried on out. But whatever wasn't yours, they gotta go. It's going back to the originator. The first one that thought this was a great idea to do is gonna go back to them. I honestly, I forgive people, especially if I don't know you and you just fell for the lies and manipulative games that people who do know me put on you because of something that I was going through or healing through. I'm easy to forgive them people more than anything. And forgiveness is easy. But there are some things that God just gonna have to come in and just handle you, because it ain't my job to even, that's above my spiritual pay grade. I ain't got time to even deal with that kind of stuff. But if you honestly fell for something, I mean, you trying to take my life now, I ain't finna get in the way of nobody karma. But it's like, I forgive those. Like, if you honestly don't know me from Adam Stitch Cone, and you started attacking me, you're gonna go through judgment. But I forgive. I don't hold grudges. It's like you didn't know any better. You listened to a tyrant. Who you want the energy to go to? You or the tyrant? My mercy will be with you. Because that tyrant gonna get his ass whooped by the divine. Notoriously. Okay? Because I don't send energy out like that. But it's going to go back to them with every single intention, power they put in on the backs of the black backs and the... You finna feel all of that. Why y'all do this to a sweetheart? That's so messed up. Because they looking at you like you are pure effing love. That's what that man said. He said he never met somebody who is... He was loud when I heard it in my spirit. Look, they said for messing with my child. Yeah, that's what the divine said. Messing with my child. You finna get your black backs in the backs of the black backs. I was like, what? That man said, pure fucking love. I was like, somebody met somebody who is pure effing love. And that's what it was. I'm called the Queen of Cups for nothing. That's the Queen of Love. And she's very feminine. She's very soft. She's very beautiful. She's like water. They're thinking water signs are all sensitive. That's the wrong sign you want to mess with. That's the wrong sign. You don't fight fire with fire. You fight fire with water. I mean, fire burns within water. But you put that flame out with some water. And you do that because when you tapping into an energy like this with a heavy loaded spiritual body like this, they see all the nooks and the ins and the outs and the ups and the downs and the oops and the oh no's with you. And it's like, out of spiritual, just moral and ethics, we don't say nothing. But we see what you hiding inside. We see them demons that you battling. And when you push it too far and we check you on it, you gaslight the collective. You gaslight, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you lying. And they try to play you. Like, how do you confuse a psychic? They wanted to confuse a psychic. That energy is just... Here's your just do, and we're going to let you go. Let me go to bed in a minute. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the messages. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. I would love it if you guys would just subscribe to the channel for me. I mean, it's building. I'm getting the messages out as we go. And I'm adjusting to the summer schedule here. You found value. They did not want you to find value in yourself. They did not want you to find value in your journey. They did not want you to feel like you were enough. Every time you looked in the mirror, they wanted you to feel like you were not enough. You've been confident your whole life, Divine Feminine. You had your moments, you cried. But you know how to let go. Even the trees know how to let go of the leaves to protect itself. It'll grow back if it's meant to be. Okay? They did not want you to find value in yourself. They did not want you to plant that seed of abundance so that you can grow something of value. That's the actual material, physical harvest. They didn't want you to dance. They did not want you to dance with the universe. They did not want you to find your rhythm, your step, your cadence as you march through this world. They want to throw you off so bad, just do. They want you to keep going. You are aligning with something that is progressing. Your spirit team wants you to keep growing. Somebody can just take a picture. It'll last longer. They ain't got to stalk and hide in the collective. They ain't got to, like, pretend to be. I don't even want to go there. I got time for this shit. Because every time I say something about the fake people, here's the moon energy, y'all. They was messing in the moon. They went played with the moon energy with somebody with a powerful moon energy. And the opening statement is, It ain't the earth moon that you connecting with. You better do your research on whoever you guys are. Woo! It's a mystery with the question. What's your question? It ain't our earth full moon that's keeping up with this particular collective group, this targeted group here, or this feminine energy, that triple moon goddess that show herself, the divine feminine energy. This is a different moon that is illuminated in Pisces on the southeast horizon, that is fully illuminated on one of them Saturn rings, and it's something that is going to come to you. Pisces teach you about your spirituality. Pisces also, with that rule the 12th house to show you your hidden enemies. You got a fully loaded 12th house, especially with Saturn sitting them fucking with Pluto and Mars and Scorpio, Capricorn. What the? Y'all messing with some powerful transformative energy that know how to transmute and the energy. Like, she's not finna sit in your shit. This feminine energy is not finna sit in your mess with you. She know how to transmute that boo-boo. Okay? It's a mystery. Be a mystery. Be a mystery. I'm gonna leave that like that. I don't know, but they messing with a psychic intuitive that's like, it ain't gonna happen when they want it to happen, because God don't run on man's time. Somebody pride themselves on Mayan knowledge too. The clock, the calendar. Really? Somebody wanted you out in 21 days. You supposed to be gone 21 days, however many X amount of moons ago. Spirit team is telling me to take it easy. Holy angels, just ground this energy. And I call back my power. And I release this energy. Garnet. This is the garnet. Grounding energy, very powerful energy in the root chakra energy. Get you some tiger's eye as well. And clear quartz. Citrine. King of Wands. Ante up your yellow. Ante up your citrine. Ante up your solar plexus energy. Your fire power. Get you a fire flame. Get some assistance. Put that fire right here at your torso. Let this burn, not the hairs on your body. Fire safety, always fire safety. Burn off whatever the heck this is on your solar plexus. Get that candle. This is fire magic. Fire magic, fire healing. A fire healing modality. Somebody said fire magic. This is a fire healing modality. Do it in a mirror. Get some assistance or something. Get a healer. Get somebody. Well, tell your healer. Tell the person that you need to do it. And they said haste. Haste. Something about make haste. Haste is like swiftly, quickly. Hold a candle. You can get a yellow one if you want to, make it resonate to the solar plexus chakra. Get the candle. Get in your skin. Sit that flame as close as you can to your solar plexus. Don't you burn yourself. Entertainment purposes only. Do this with an adult. Don't ever do this alone. Study fire safety. Okay? Won't nobody coming after me. Kendra Soul Oracle note said to put the fire and I set myself on fire. You told me to do this. I'm just making you aware. There's something on the solar plexus. And I'm starting to feel it and I see it. I want you to get that flame. Fire. This is a fire element. This is a fire sign I'm talking to. Let that fire burn off whatever the heck this energy is that's blocking your willpower, your confidence, your self-control, it's something. Can I illustrate the point, Holy Spirit? I just want to illustrate the energy. I don't know how to explain. Sometimes my books came with pictures and words. I don't know. Let me just illustrate what I'm seeing. Can you show me what I'm seeing? It's your sun power. Your sun power. They say your solar power, your sun power. Light a white candle while you do it too. It has something to do with your self-control. It's the chariot in the reverse. Your direction that you're headed. Somebody is sending shots towards your okay. You could be overindulging in something masculine. I'm gonna deck upside down. I'll be right back. You could be overindulging in something. Y'all, let me see something. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Okay. So, y'all with me? Making you aware of the direction that you're being given information that's telling you to go the wrong direction. That could have been that vision I saw. This girl was having this man descending, and he's supposed to be ascending, but she had him going down the steps with all his clothes. And I was like, where you going? Like, we supposed to be going up here. Why you going down there? So somebody is giving you information or telling you something that's sending this masculine in the wrong direction, and it's overpowering his will. Like the Chariot in the reverse is out of control. Like, that's your self-control. That's being in control of your journey, in control of your life, ready and prepared. This Chariot is in the reverse to the 8 of Wands. This is somebody that is listening to somebody that's taking them in the wrong direction. I seen the solar plexus, Holy Spirit. 9 of Wands, you're battling with this person. You could be under fire with this person. This person is doing something with manipulation, magic to cause chaos and conflict. With the Magician, just to get you hung up and caught in something. They're trying to get you caught up in something masculine. The Magician is in reverse. So the 5 of Wands, this is chaos. This is fight, arguments. And this is with the Pisces, possibly. With the Hangman in the reverse here. Yeah, this person is not trying to battle you, though. It's like you're being told to drop your guard against them, or a mother figure is saying, y'all don't need to be doing that. You need to drop your guard to this person. But whoever this masculine is with, whoever this person is dealing with, somebody is guiding them in the wrong direction, is keeping them, that's making them go, who's doing this? Who's doing this? The Chariot in the reverse to the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So this person is fighting for their life right now. This person is under fire. I'm sorry, y'all. This vision just came. I just seen it, like. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just tell them to fix that thing. Somebody who wanted to cause endings for you, 10 of Swords here. Somebody that's trying to tell you to end something, to end. So I want you to bring it. Okay, me? You want me to end it? Okay. Somebody you could have had a house with, you could have been married to. It's in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody you could have been engaged to or could have been married to. Hierophant in the reverse. You reconcile with this person, or you match back up with this person with the 3 of Cups energy. This person could have gave you like a small love letter or offer or something. Why did y'all show me that? Why did you show me that? It looks like some family is trying to reach out to help somebody that's going down. Like that's descending, and he's supposed to be ascending, or she's supposed to be ascending. Yeah, they're trying to inform you about it. Like, there's a family. What is that energy? That restorative energy. Something can be restored, and it's something about you living. I want to get out of that energy that I just seen about the masculine needing to heal his solar plexus. His solar plexus is out of balance, and he's going in the wrong direction. He's traveling in the wrong direction. He's not getting his downloads properly, and this person is with the 9 of Wands is battling something. There's an ending here. A journey, a cycle is coming to an end of this. Somebody needs to put this to an end and end whatever this home, this house with, this connection is. I don't want to tell y'all what to do. They said this is very helpful. They're just informing you. This is helpful information. Show the masculine solar plexus. If it's okay, Holy Spirit, I only want to know. Okay. Because I'm finna go. Because I just like, what the heck was that? This is the breakthrough energy. I don't know who I'm talking to. You a masculine or a feminine energy. Yeah, Three of Wands. Something that you've been waiting for, the results of something to balance out. Somebody, it's like while you've been waiting, you're waiting. Hold on. The results. After you do this, the results. Okay, they said they wanted the results of doing this. Is that right? Because I see the Six of Pentacles. That's gonna, something's gonna come back into balance, equal give, equal take, or a payout, or somebody coming to balance the scales. We got the Nine of Pentacles, a sense of independence. You're gonna be guided back to something. This is the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's a very hard worker. This is your work and your labor is gonna start moving and going places. Six of Swords energy, King of Wands. Somebody is needing to tell somebody this, or somebody's being guided to separate. Nine of Pentacles could be independent, separate, like by yourself. King of Wands, Hangman. I don't want to channel this energy no more. Yeah, I want to get out of this energy. Because I feel bad for the man. Or whoever this is. It's like they're being guided to go to smooth tranquility. Like a breakup, divorce, don't go back. The results are here. Oh, okay. These are the results of the divorce. This is the results of getting their willpower back. It's like they're calling their power back to them after dealing with a breakup. Something has ended. This is over with. Okay, they're no longer engaged or they're no longer married. The results is out. It's over with. This person is independent and on to tranquility, peaceful tranquility. Okay. Somebody could have been using dark telepathy. Like if you're a reader, they wanted you to be doing all kind of karmic weird readings. But you know how to read cards. Like they don't know how to read no cards. They don't know how to read no cards. And they wanted you to look like a joke reading cards if you do tarot. Because they did tarot and they was using their gift to manipulate the energy, manipulate your energy as if you didn't know what you were doing because you was just learning how to do it. They didn't want you to build a business, helping people see beyond the veil and the physical and how to heal them. They didn't want you to do that. They misguided this person away from you, and it was the worst thing that they could have ever done to themselves. All is forgiven. Something can be restored here with the Just Do Oracle. Remember, you work with not just Earth, Moon. Earth is not the only planet with a moon that you connect with, collective, and you are my collective, and I'm telling you that. Somebody want to go run now. Somebody might be running, or somebody needs to go run. All right? I need to practice my running. That I'm not coming down. Let's see what you aligning with. Let's circle around. How are they lining with the silver lining? Where they find the silver lining in this breakthrough moment? Holy angels, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. Divine Feminine, the Goddess Moon energy. I'm going to go ahead and give you a bliss by the Goddess one. Something could have happened in October. Someone's birthday could have been October. We do have King of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. It could be a Scorpionic energy. Well, that's my time. You are aligning with reset your vibration, reset your vibe, y'all. This is a sign to reset your vibe. You're going to peaceful, calm waters. You are aligning with a reset. The universe is giving y'all another opportunity. Ain't that sweet? All right, masculine and feminine energy. Avoid that tower by going towards what you awaken to. And only God can awaken you. Only God. Not no workshop. Only God. Once you get that awakening, follow it. I read it. It was Solace. It say, this day, British goddess Solace will bless you with her cleansing waters, washing away your doubts, dissolving all complacency. Your tears are now bathed away, and in their place is your cleansed spirit. And in their place is your cleansed spirit. You don't mess with no man's car, his money, his food, his well-being. You don't mess with people, period. Leave these people alone. Amaratasis. How do you say this word? Amaratasu. Amaterasu, the sun goddess of Japan, will help you overcome fears this day with her gentle blessings. She brings light and hope to the places that are dim and shadowy and replaces fear with understanding. So if you were afraid, these goddesses are coming through. This is a Japanese sun goddess that is coming through to tell you that she's bringing you light and hope in the places that are dim and shadowy. And we open up with a shadow card on the new moon energy. There is a separation, or there's been a separation between these people. And one of my favorite goddesses here that I personally heard loud, Hathor, a couple years ago. So Hathor, the gifts of flowering, water, and milk comes from the Egyptian goddess Hathor, who now brings you her gifts of fertility, growth, and creation. This will provide all you need for the inspiration to create and bring life to your destiny. Okay, you guys, you have the ability, the power, the support to start again with the word start here. So, yep. So, you've been designated to do something. We got designate. So, you know, I don't know how this is going to work out for everybody. I'm not going through these situations, so I'm just the messenger to make you guys aware about dark telepathy and how people abuse their own gifts to try and stop you from aligning with your path and your journey. This has been reset, restorative. We got restorative, we got reset, the vibe, your vibe. And keep going, you guys. You have found that value within yourself, and you are a valuable person. This masculine sees that too. It is evident. And if you look at the people who they started out with and where they at now, a few of them could be buried. Okay? Like in the ground. If you are afraid that you're going to get rejected, masculine, because some feminists is like, you crazy, I'm not going to take you back. You tried to murk my... No. A lot of people might not, you know what I'm saying? But this masculine has healed to where he can understand rejection in a different vibration now. Like this vibration, this rejection is not going to take him out. This type of, if you do reject them, sacred feminine, is not going to make him feel like he want to make your life a living hell anymore. Like he's graduated from that. And masculine, if you don't know, you need to go and follow the light and avoid a crisis. Okay, I don't know how many times I got to say that. Like what the... I'm giving you... I don't even know who this person is, but that's how their spirit team is like. If you're worried about rejections, try God. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just going to tell you. Maybe you know. But it's like, after going through all of this, my spirit team telling me to go to sleep. I'm going to go to bed, y'all. Bye. It's like, he's probably like, that man feels like, there's no way she's going to take me back. There's no way she's going to be able to... Shut up. That man, I don't mean to sound disrespectful. Forgive me. Ego, chill. Shut up. And just go do what God told you to do. You might be dealing with a trickster energy. I don't know who your feminine is, but... Trust God. Not man. You gotta listen to me. This is entertainment purposes. But the gift is called faith. And everybody wanted this feminine energy's gift. But they don't have no faith. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here and hanging in with this reading, this channel. I wanted to get it done and over with because I've had it. They said go with confidence. They said be confident. Masculine, you got to be confident. Get into your solar plexus meditation and try that. But I've had this for a couple of days and the downloads kept coming in and on it like, ooh, it's a lot. So I was like, I'll spend time on it. I won't rush through it. This is a long live. I probably won't watch the playback. But Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I respectfully appreciate those who support the channel. Thank you so much for liking, giving a thumbs up. You know, it don't cost you nothing. I'm just trying to get the algorithm to pick up to get it to people like you guys. There's more to it, you know. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have an amazing night, an amazing holiday. And if y'all celebrate with the fireworks, you know. Is that it? I'm done, Holy Spirit. I am satisfied with this reading. I'll give thanks to the Mother, Father, God, Divine. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll talk